Hello everyone, I'm Henry Lee. You're watching a video live on YouTube now with the process of design and carving a personal name seal for artist Douglas Myers. The stone we're working on is only ½ inch, so the first thing we have to do is to get Doug a standard Chinese name, maybe, because the Chinese name stone is only designed for 4 characters, the most on this kind of size. So we have to use only two characters for the first name, Douglas. So we use first 2 syllables, 道格, 道格 means Chinese characters has meanings in Chinese given name. So 道 or D-A-O. 格 is grid. Dao is the way. Or ge also means like a style. The Chinese first name comes after the last name. So the last name is Myles, M-Y-L-E-S. So I use the sound Ma, but this comes first. Ma Dao Ge. Because if you search dog, there are millions, maybe, or hundreds of thousands in Chinese, like the famous ambassador to Taiwan, the former ambassador to Taiwan is Bao Daoge, Douglas Tao, Bao Daoge. So we use the last name to separate different dog. So this character Ma comes first, but it's read from right to left. Ma Dao Ge. So this is the sequence. 1, 2, 3. Okay. The design is in our negative carving style. I will transfer this onto the stone first. I try to respond to any questions, if any. Let me mute the sound. Okay. Anyway, I cannot really see it. Okay, I'm keep working on this. So the next thing I'm going to do is to transfer this on this, transfer the design onto the stone with a special liquid called acetone. I better keep it away from furniture, so it might damage the table. The usual size is a 1/4 inch. I'm sorry, 3/4 inch. not a quarter inch. Small paintings, but 3/4 would be preferable. Okay. 1 inch would be the best, but maybe too big. So to compromise, I think 3/4 or 3/3. I'm sorry, like a 0.75 inch is 3/4, right? 3/4 inch would be the best. Okay, I'll put this on the tour now. This seal clamp, or we call it seal bed. Yeah, 3-character name is the standard way doing it. We may add a common character official to make an official name seal. We can say the seal of 1, 2, 3. You know, the characters, 3 characters. So it could be 4 characters with a 3 character name. You can also use 4 characters for your name, like a Douglas. Douglas with the 4 sound translation would be Douglas, 4 characters. But everybody would share the same character. So it's a very common name, right, in English. So we need to add family name to individualize or personalize. Or you can use different characters, maybe different character for Douglas. It's also possible. It's a very personal process. I have to do it after receive your order. But you can ask common questions if we have any. I try to catch your question live, but I cannot seem to find it on my computer. Let me see one more time. Watch now. Let me see. Live now. Okay. Okay, now I can see you. Hello, Grady. Okay, I'm going to start carving. The first character is Ma, which is the family name, meaning horse, derived from the name, English name, Miles. Ma, so it's perfect for Douglas Miles. The design took me whole night to do. I did 3 versions. This is the version Doug chose, and I like it the best. I think it has more calligraphy. It's not even. There's press and lift. You can see I try to use the cutting tool, the chisel or the knife, as if a brush. Put my design here. There's a mirror image. And this should be the final. It's kind of hard to see on the mirror image, so I have flipped on the computer for reference. Okay. We have a saying in seal engraving art as also in painting and calligraphy. It says the dense part, the dense area, should be so dense that there's no room for a needle, and sparse space in the design should be as wild as wide, as roomy as place you can run a horse. The horse can run. So 密不通风 or 密不容针，苏可走马 meaning so dense and so sparse. So the contrast should be very strong in your painting or your calligraphy, not to make the space even. That's the point when you write or paint. However, I do worry about the space here to try to make it a little more balanced, not equivalent, equal, but a little bit balanced would be good. Okay, let's see. Also, you have to consider the whole. So not just one. When you do a detail, you need to keep an eye on the whole character and the whole design. This is the walk, radical in the character Dao, or the way. Well, you don't have to cut very deep, especially on small seal. It depends on the stroke. The more stroke you have, the shallow you will have to do it, but just deep enough to show the stroke. Cut more with your mind, with your mind eye, your idea, your feel, but not really your sight. So it really. Oops, that's okay. So chipping, it will happen. It's not possible to do it exactly like the design. That's good. It makes the seal so impossible to duplicate. Oh, I really cannot see that strip. Well, I have to see if I can get that in the final print, and otherwise we have to erase some to redo that part. I mean, you can erase the whole thing, redo it, or just erase part to see if it shows some missing space. It's very difficult for small cells. The design is pixel by pixel, but when you carve it, it's impossible. Okay, let me see. I make the corners rounded like the old monitor of a TV set. Okay, let's see how it does, and can do some fine tuning after that, and just make a little bit modification before I make it imprint. Okay, let me clean it. Get some paper towel. Okay. Hi Jim. Hi Annie. Annie have a question. Do you ever get splits? You mean chipping? Hi Lisha. I'm very glad to see you. Okay, let me make a initial imprint here to see if any modification is needed. Oh, let me see. I think that's a missing ink. The first imprint might be rough, so you need to fine-tune a lot to get it very smooth. I think there's something, maybe the the ink. Oh, I see. There's like a glass on the stone that prevents the ink from. Let me just sand it. I sand it a little bit so I have it to work with. Yeah, it chips all the time. So sometimes it's good, sometimes it ruins the whole thing. So it's purely luck. If it, last time I did was the stone just split in the middle. Actually, right in the middle of the stone, right? Just broken into half, I think. Okay, let me see. This is I sand off a little bit to make it narrower, so I can broaden it to adjust the space. Oops. outside the pad. Okay, that's clear. Okay. Maybe put back on the clamp. Whoops, it chips actually. Very easy to chip. Okay, my battery is almost off. I think that's final tween. I'm going to make another test. You can see the time involved to do the tweening is maybe much longer than the initial carving. So it could be like hours just going back and forth. You can test on each stroke, you know. So that's I'm sorry. Should take this off. Yes, I think that's nice. Can you see that? Okay, let me make some official imprints. I'll just use index card. Okay, that's a very nice one. Make one for the client, one for myself. So you tap like this for like half minutes, at least 20 times, I think. Then you blow a little moisture, like this, and press without moving. Hold the paper with your fingers, like that, and lift very gently. That's a perfect copy. If you lift too fast, you might take the paint off the paper. Okay, let me make a final imprint on this book, this collection book. I got an English name for Wayne, W-Y-N-N-E. This is for fish rubbing artist. This is a mood seal, spontaneous style, 写意. Here is the seal for 马道格 Dark Miles. Yeah. Okay, I like the result. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. It was very nice to meet you online, and hope I'll receive your order for your own seal soon. Great. Yeah, I'm looking forward to working with your seal, and thank everybody for watching. My battery is almost off. I'd like to say goodbye now. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.